everybody, it's me. You get to see my face today, as good as that does, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and Anyway, this is the first time I had to actually film this video. The kids are asleep, and it's a little bit of peace and quiet. Anyway, I wanted to share with y'all how I have begun to do a weight loss program of sorts, my own anyway, and I was trying to share with y'all how I was going about this, to maybe share some hope with people that are trying to lose weight. Sorry y'all, my hair is horrible. Anyway, I'll share with y'all how I was losing weight in my weight loss journey, also to kind of help myself document how I was doing, for the simple fact that sometimes that helps you go on when you don't feel like you really want to. So this has been a little over a week. I started this not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday before that. So I'm about at a week and a day. So on to what I was doing. I wanted to try to do weekly updates on how this was working out for me, and kind of why I decided that I wanted to try to lose weight and things of that nature. And we're going to try to be kind of quick about it, because nobody wants to sit here and listen to a 30-minute video. Anyway, so I'm kind of watching calories. But I originally started doing this because I looked at myself one day and realized that my depression and bipolar were getting the best of me, because I wasn't eating exactly like I should. I wasn't moving around like I should. I wasn't trying to move around all that well. And I was 185 pounds. I'm only 5 foot, probably about 5 foot even, so that's really not a good weight on me. So my goal is to get down to 130, and somewhere around on that mark, which is a healthy weight for my height. And so this is pretty much what I'm doing as far as, what I have decided is good for me. I have started count my calories on everything I eat. Right now, I'm trying to stay under 1,400 calories for every day, which somebody that was I am a bigger size person. I'm not as big as some people, but that is, again, that's pretty big for my height. So that is really hard some days, and really not hard some days. I'm not pushing my calories. And I'll show y'all a clip in here, a picture at the end of my chart that I kind of use. I have a chart on my refrigerator that I kind of keep track of what I am eating, and make sure I do my exercise and things of that nature, weigh-ins and all that, just to kind of give me, so I can look at that and feel accomplished that I have done that for that day. And as you look at, when I show y'all that, please don't comment, oh, well, there's some days I've ate 700 calories. No, 700 calories is not a good amount of calories for you to eat in a day. But I'm not pushing myself. If I don't feel like eating no more for that day, I'm not eating no more. If I feel like eating 1,400 calories that day, I'll eat 1,400 calories. I'm not going to push my body to eat any more than I feel like eating for that time. I know a lot of people are like me and they have kids. I have four. Um, it's very hard to sit down and find time to eat because you're always doing something. Um, and life's demanding when you have kids, and it leaves little time for yourself. Um, I've tried to do more as far as in my free time. I was moving around I was moving around like doing cleaning up and cleaning my house and doing laundry, doing stuff that the kids wanted to do as far as like cooking meals and things that the kids wanted and stuff like that. But I would find myself playing it on the couch, you know, in my free time. And I'm trying my hardest not to do that because I'm trying to keep myself moving. Um, a lot of people probably don't understand this, but I know a lot of you will. When you do have depression and bipolar and mental illnesses like that, you just can't sometimes. You don't feel like moving. You can't make yourself move. I'm not going to turn this into a depression video because that's depressing. Nobody wants to hear that anyway. Um, but sometimes you have to make yourself. So I have been trying to push myself to not let that couch catch me every time, to keep moving, to find little things that I can do during the day to where I can stay moving. If I'm sitting, you know, if I'm still, stand still. Don't sit down, because when you stand still, you are more apt to get up and move around. I mean, not get up. Yeah, that made no sense. I'm sorry. You are more apt to move because you're already standing. When you sit down, you don't want to move. Nobody wants to move once they sit down. Um, but anyway, back into what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm exercising every day. I'm exercising on my elliptical 5 minutes a day. I'm trying to stay moving as much as possible. I know people are going to say 5 minutes a day. Wow, for somebody that's like me that struggles on a day-to-day basis to even want to get out of bed sometimes, 5 minutes a day is good for me. You know, Trying to keep myself moving is good for me, especially somebody that weighs 185 pounds. It's not, it's not a whole lot, and when I get used to it, it will have to be up as I try to meet my goal. But for now, it's only been a week and a day, so that's perfectly fine. I'm trying to get myself moving. I weigh so much right now that that 5 minutes and moving around extra during the day, trying to find extra things to do, it that's good for me right now. Um, and I know a lot of people decide that they want to do this through the summer and the spring when it gets warm. Nobody wants to do this crap in the winter because no, it's too cold. You just don't feel like doing anything in the winter. Winter is depressing period. You can't get out, you can't do anything. And to me, that's how I feel. You can't really do anything. So I've tried to find things that I can do to to keep me moving. Okay, and then so we've got on the diet and how I'm exercising. Okay, next is what I'm taking. I have, and I'll insert a. My mouth's not working today, y'all. Sorry. Um, and I'm a bit scatterbrained when it comes to stuff like this. When I'm talking about a recipe or how I'm doing something, it's not that bad. When I'm trying to think about everything that I'm supposed to be saying and just trying to wing it. Sorry. Anyway, um, the dietary supplements that I'm taking are I'm taking Garcinia Caloba and green coffee bean every day. Depending on what brand you get, um, or what strength of either one, it could be different. That could mean different doses. The one I'm taking, it's you take three of the Garcinia Caloba in the morning, and three at lunch, and then one of the green coffee bean at breakfast and one at lunch. Um, so you end up taking 4 pills at breakfast and 4 at lunch. Um, I've found out that this works pretty good for me because I'm one of those people that I'm a late night person, so um, I sleep pretty late in the day. All my kids but one are in school, and my 2-year-old sleeps with me. She's a late night person too. Um, so, by that time, I don't eat breakfast at all, which I know is a poor habit, but it's too early in the morning for me. Um, so anyway, I got the diet, the exercise, and what I'm taking. Okay, so far, I have lost, in a week, I have lost almost 9 pounds from just doing these things. Um, which is pretty good. I'm not going to complain because I'm down to 176.9 now. Sorry, if y'all see me looking over, I'm trying to look at my chart over on the refrigerator to try to help me out. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. That would be great to continue to lose almost 9 pounds every week. I'm not looking for it to happen because it's not healthy to lose all that weight at one time. It's not healthy to lose an extreme amount of weight at one time. Two, one of my best suggestions for anybody that's trying to lose weight is to not deprive yourself of things. If it fits in your calories and that's what you want to eat for that time, then eat it. I'm not saying go gorge yourself 1,400 calories worth of candy bars, because obviously that's not going to be good for you in any way, shape, or form. But if it's dinner and you decide you want a piece of pizza, eat that piece of pizza. Because if you go and eat a salad instead of eating a piece of pizza, you're still going to want that piece of pizza. And eventually, if your mind works hard enough, you are going to give in and eat that piece of pizza. The third thing I can say is I'm not a water person, but drink water. Water, water, water. It's not going to be completely horrible for you if you drink a soda now and then. When I've started out, I have allowed myself 2 canned sodas a day, the rest water. I also have two cups of hot tea every day, but I use my Keurig, and it's artificial sweeteners, like stevia and things like that. So it's from what I've researched anyway. Don't quote me on this, but from what I've researched, that stuff's supposed to be a little bit better for you than regular sugar, especially when you're losing weight. Um, but water intake is really, really, really good thing to just drink as much water as you can. I'm losing my thoughts. But, and again, with it being winter and people that live in a colder climate like I do, you know, it's harder to drink water because most of the time your body craves water when you're hot. It's not hot here. So, you know, just make yourself drink water. It also helps if you drink a lot of water before you eat. If you eat breakfast, before you eat breakfast, drink 8 ounces water. Before you eat lunch, drink 8 ounces water. Before you eat dinner, drink 8 ounces of water. It'll make you, and drink water with your meal. It'll make you full faster, and your body will get used to intaking that water. I really look horrible. Sorry. I think I'm getting the flu too. I'm scatterbrained, I know. So, anyway, I hope this video helps out some of you. And I'll show y'all the products. Like I said, I'll enclose pictures at the end of like how I was using um, my little spreadsheet chart thing of how I'm keeping track of what I'm doing, the products that I'm using as far as the diet pills. I'm also using an app called Lose It. Most of the time it has preset calories. You put in your like your weight, your height, your age, and things of that nature, and it tells you and what you want to weigh, and by the time and what time frame you want to meet your goal, and it gives you a preset number of calories to what you consume. It even tries to break down things for you like lunch, dinner, snack, breakfast, you know, so that if you have trouble with numbers, you know, breaking down those, that you can use their guidelines. You don't have to use their guidelines. I don't use their guidelines. I just go by mom. But most of the time they're going to be higher than what you may want to use. Like mine started off at 900 calories. I didn't want to start out at no 900 calories. I knew I wasn't going to get nowhere doing that. So I started out at 1400, and that's what I'm using. And I try, like I said, I try to stay underneath that 1400. And I'll also um, leave a picture of that at the end of this video. And that's pretty much all. This week's been kind of difficult because, like I said, I'm just starting. As far as the eating and stuff like that, I think I'm getting sick, so I haven't really had a hard time with not eating things. Just push yourself, and, you know, these past few days, it's been really cold here. I've really had to push myself to do what I need to do because you just want to where I'm getting sick too, I just want to pile up on this couch and go to sleep. But, you know, you just have to have that mindset. And if you don't have that mindset, you're not going to accomplish nothing. So, just know that you can do it. And if y'all have any problems or y'all need some support, please comment on my videos. I have my phone with me all the time. I will help y'all as much as I can. Even if you need somebody to tell you that you can do it today, write that on this video down there or over there, you know, wherever it is on your screen. And I'll surely be right back there to tell you that you can do it today. You can make it through today. Just, you know, y'all, it's a journey. And y'all be there for me for my journey, and I'll be there for y'all and y'all's down there or over there, you know, whichever one. So, y'all have a good night, and thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see me be an idiot and scatterbrained and pretty much mumble for no apparent reason at all. And again, those pictures that'll be at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.